So imagine you're an employer for a second, right? You're a hiring manager. If you have a vacancy in a management position, would you rather fill that with somebody off the street you don't know? Or would you rather promote somebody from within who qualifies for it that you know you can trust? The answer there should be pretty simple. And that's how CA2P works. It gives your leadership the opportunity to promote those who already work at the command to a vacant, valid funded position at the command in that next higher pay grade, as long as they meet all the eligibility requirements and nobody else is already slated for it. So if you like where you're at, especially if you're at C, and you are comfortable with maybe being there a little bit longer at C, consider asking your leadership if CA2P or Command Advancement to Position is an option for you. It very well may be. And there's nothing better for a CCC and an activity manning manager than to have all the right billets filled. It makes the mission great. It makes things smooth. It promotes better morale around the command. If people are promoting with the command, people are generally going to be a little bit happier. We've seen that with the commands that have really taken CA2P seriously and have run with it. They generally have happier people. So if you're not seeing that at your command, I encourage you to talk and ask those hard questions and see if that's in the works. For me, I'll be honest with you, our command hasn't started doing it yet, but that's because the way that our command is structured made it kind of difficult. But we just released a new instruction at the hospital that lays down a fair framework across the board to ensure that we are promoting the right people into those positions. And I cannot wait to see it work. There's always going to be a catch, right? If you're applying for orders, there's always an obligor to fulfill. And all obligor means is it's a fancy word for you must commit more time to the Navy in order to receive this benefit. In this case, the benefit's the orders, and hopefully those orders come with the advancement, right? So an obligor can be fulfilled two ways. You can re-enlist or you can extend. And that's up to you on what makes the most sense for you at that time. But talk to your career counselors, talk to your CCC to see if there are reasons where a re-enlistment might make more sense for you. Because if there's a bonus in the table, why not take it? If you're going to commit the time anyway, get some money on the table for it. If there's not an SRB now, then maybe an extension works better, but talk to your CCC to make sure that you're making the right decision for that. So the catch for C duty is if you are approved for CA2P, you will extend for 36 months from the advancement date, and your PRD will adjust by 36 months. So you will be at that platform a little bit longer. If you can tolerate that, great, do it, take advantage of it. Now, if you're on shore duty, it is a little more complicated. You will still commit to 36 months from the date of advancement, but your PRD will not adjust. So that means if you're on 3-year orders on shore and you've been there for 1 year, you will have to be committing 1 year past your PRD to the Navy, but you're not going to stay at shore duty any longer. You're just going to operate in that next higher pay grade while you're at that shore command. Now for SEM, for the Senior Enlisted Marketplace, that's a little different. For my chiefs in the room, if you're unpaid or if you're a chief that is screened for senior or a senior that's screened for master chief, if you are on shore duty and you are approved for ARA, not only will your PRD not adjust, but you're going to have to obligor for 36 months past your PRD. So it's a little steeper of a price for shore duty for ARA. But again, if you're willing to do it, do it. So I hope that breaking this down into common language helps some of you better grasp how BBA works as we transition into this new frontier in the Navy advancement. I think that we are on the right path. I think this is going to end up being a good thing in the long run. And for some, in the short run, it's already been great, right? DC I saw a DC-3 who, great sailor, great D-seaman, who just wasn't advancing cycle after cycle after cycle. He just couldn't make second class. As soon as BBA began, because DC and ABE were the two ratings that started with this, that DC-3 immediately picked up DC-2. It was like that. So I'm hopeful after seeing that happen that it helps more people in the long run, and it continues to shape our Navy toward the better. If you have any questions at all, please drop them in the comments, and I'll be happy to take the time to answer those. If you found this video helpful, share it, and hopefully it can help somebody else. Again, I'm NCC Blank from NMRTC Portsmouth. Take care.